The smoke that comes out of my hand is stock footage. Such a short scene doesn't necessarily have to be tracked. Select the file and then click Transform to adjust the position to the movement of my hand. How my hand becomes to eyes is basically the same method as I made the eye sword. In 2050 I did a tutorial on how to turn my hand into eyes. At that time I did it a little differently than with the Model Kombat video. For the eye sword I used the same method as I showed in the last tutorial. What I added to the sword was the plugin Deep Glow. At radius I went to 40. So that the sword pierced through my stomach, you duplicate the video and insert the duplicated video above the sword and create a mask. For the wound on the stomach I used Action Essentials from Video Copilot. The file is called Damage 1. Select the file and at filling method you choose Multiply. Effects, Color Correction and choose Hue and Saturation. Activate coloring and the saturation to 100. For this blood splatter I used stock footage from Production Crate. The energy ball is also stock footage. There are 4 different balls that I put together. Click on the files and pre-compose. So that the ball follows my hand movement, I track my hand with Mocha. So that it looks like I'm shooting the ball forward, adjust the position and scale. The way the ball goes through my head is the same as I did it with my stomach. The desired area on the head is tracked with Mocha, where the wound should be. The wound on my head is a 3D model from Production Crate that you can use with Element 3D. Click on the solid and create a pre-comp. Link the pre-comp with the track data from Mocha. Adjust the wound of the scene with color corrections and add blood splatters from Production Crate and also use color correction. I used Magic Bullet looks for the video. There are various options for color correction. I also worked with Mojo or Colorista. In the last few videos I used Lumetri. I activated motion blur on the ball. When the ball flies through the picture, it becomes blurred. Personally I think that this scene looks better with this blur, but that is a matter of taste. For this scene I used green screen. Click on the video and create a mask on the head. Now on Subtract. Pre-comp the 3D wound. Create a mask and click on Subtract. I tracked my head in Mocha, added blood effects and made it darker with curves. Depending on how your head moves, you have to animate the movement of the mask of your head. I made the lightning effects with Twitch. I created a light blue solid for the eyes. Switch off the solid. Create a mask around the eye. I also created a mask for the pupil. For mask 1, 7 for the soft mask edge. And mask expansion -4. Mask 2 on Subtract. I used 5 for soft mask edge. Fill method and choose Add. The color of the eye is too bright for me. That's why I used brightness and curves for the solid. Track the eyes with Mocha and connect the solid with a null object. The ash you see here is also stock footage from Production Crate. The sound effects are from Production Crate and Video Copilot. That's it with the tutorial. Goodbye and see you next time.
Fatality.